Sister Wives Cristin Brown reveals Kody's a deadbeat dad. Few Sister Wives fans would feel surprised to learn that the ex-wives think Kody is a deadbeat dad. However, Cristin Brown recently shone some light on the issue. As season 19 continues, Janelle and Cristin are currently making more press appearances and sharing more about their own lives. The drama between Kody and Cristin really wasn't just for the sake of the show. She really does harbor quite a bit of resentment toward him. Keep reading to get the scoop. Janelle and Cristin Brown share their true feelings about their shared ex. In one infamous scene during Sister Wives season 19, Robin confronted Kody and told him he needed to step up for his children. However, this fight is widely believed to be staged. Over the last few years, Kody Brown has made it abundantly clear he doesn't intend to mend fences with his kids unless they grovel to him and Robin. But as far as his ex-wives are concerned, that pretty much makes him an absentee father. Janelle and Cristin Brown recently appeared on the Radio Andy show to discuss Sister Wives and more. But when the host asked the women to describe Kody in 3 words, Cristin didn't have anything kind to say. Deadbeat dad. Sorry, that's 2. But that can be 2, the TLC star said. Deadbeat dad and oblivious. Janelle tried to put a positive spin on things by suggesting Kody was charismatic. However, Cristin said she couldn't find anything nice to say because she was still too angry. I guess I'm sort of over it, Janelle continued. He's charismatic. I do think he is selfish, I do, and I do think oblivious is probably good. Like, he seems to be sort of like, I don't know, the reality is bewildering to him. Sister Wives fans react to the women roasting Kody on Instagram. Fans cheered on Janelle and Cristin as they revealed the truth about their shared ex-husband. Everyone felt excited to hear the women share their side of the story and reveal their true feelings about Kody. Comments included, I don't know how Janelle can be that kind after everything he has done to her children. Cristin is so real. I love that about her. Deadbeat. Selfish. Narcissist. Queen Cristin and Queen Janelle both dropped the mic. In a candid interview that sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives fanbase, Cristin Brown has revealed a raw, heartbreaking truth about her ex-husband Kody Brown. He's a deadbeat dad. The words, heavy and pointed, cut through the illusion that had been carefully crafted over years of reality TV. Fans had seen the cracks in the Brown family dynamic, but this was a new level of vulnerability. Cristin sat down in her cozy living room, a place filled with warmth and light, far different from the suffocating, tense spaces we've seen her in during the final years of her plural marriage with Kody. Her face was calm but firm, a woman who has clearly done the work to heal, but who also isn't afraid to tell the truth about her experience. I don't say this lightly, Cristin began, eyes soft but voice resolute. Kody hasn't been there for his kids. Not the way a father should be. He's always been so focused on himself, his needs, his feelings, his wants, that the kids have been neglected. Fans who have followed the Brown family saga know this isn't entirely new information. Throughout the years, Kody's behavior has been scrutinized for his apparent favoritism toward Robin, his 4th wife, and his seeming disinterest in maintaining close relationships with the children he shares with his other wives. But Cristin, who has always been the more diplomatic and forgiving of the sister wives, finally decided enough was enough. He's a deadbeat, she said plainly, her hands gripping the arm of the chair, knuckles white with frustration. When we first started out, Kody was involved. He was a hands-on dad, always making an effort to be around. But somewhere along the way, that changed. When Robin came into the picture, he started pulling away from the rest of us, and from the kids. At first, it was gradual. Then it became so obvious that even the younger ones started asking, "Where's Dad?" Cristin's eyes welled up as she spoke about her children, the ones who had felt the sting of Kody's absence the most. Her daughter, Truly, had spent years longing for her father's attention, only to receive nothing but broken promises. The other children, Gwendolyn, Isabel, Payton, Aspen, and Mykelti, had faced similar hardages, dealing with a father who was more of a phantom presence than a parent. Kody has this way of justifying everything, Cristin explained. He'll say, "I'm busy, I've got so many responsibilities." But the truth is, he's only busy when it comes to Robin and her kids. The rest of us? We were just left in the dust. For Cristin, the breaking point came when their daughter, Isabel, had to undergo major surgery to correct her scoliosis. Despite Isabel's desperate need for her father's support, Kody was notably absent from her side during one of the most critical moments of her life. Cristine's voice shook as she recounted the memory. He wasn't there for Isabel when she needed him most. I begged him to come. I told him this was a big deal, that she was scared. But he refused. He said it was too risky with COVID, but we all knew that wasn't the real reason. He didn't want to be away from Robin and her kids. He didn't want to leave his bubble. Cristin took a deep breath, her strength radiating even as she shared one of the most painful truths of her life. Watching Isabel go through that, knowing her dad didn't care enough to show up, it broke me. I knew then that I couldn't stay in that marriage. I couldn't let my children think that was what love looked like. Because Kody didn't just fail me as a husband, he failed them as a father. The emotional weight of her words hung heavy in the air. This wasn't just a woman talking about a failed marriage. It was a mother fighting for her children, calling out the man who had hurt them in ways that only a parent's absence could. As Cristin spoke, the camera panned to family photos scattered throughout the room. In each frame, her children smiled brightly, their faces full of joy and hope. But behind those smiles, now viewers could see the untold stories of abandonment and heartache. The children of sister wives had grown up under the harsh scrutiny of reality TV, their lives broadcast to millions. But behind the scenes, their struggles with a disengaged father had remained hidden until now. Cristin shifted in her chair, her tone softening as she spoke about the future. I'm not here to bash Kody. I don't want to live in anger or bitterness. But I won't sugarcoat the truth anymore, either. My kids deserve better than what he gave them. They deserve a dad who's present, who loves them enough to show up. And if he's not going to be that, then I'm going to make sure they know they're worth so much more than what they've been given. The interview ended on a somber but hopeful note. Cristin, having left the plural marriage behind, has found a new life, a new love, and a renewed sense of purpose. She's moved forward, but the scars of Kody's neglect remain, especially for their children. And while the world of sister wives may have once revolved around the idea of shared love and unity, Cristin's revelation has laid bare the painful truth. Not all love is equal, and sometimes the ones who are supposed to love us the most are the ones who let us down the hardest. As the cameras stopped rolling, Cristin leaned back in her chair, her face serene but determined. She had finally spoken her truth, and in doing so, she had given a voice to the silent suffering of her children. For them, and for herself, she was ready to move on from the shadows of a deadbeat dad.